Open. It's none of those. Okay. No! People be like, I don't know why my knees hurt when I squat. Move it along.
Oh, you son of a... What? No, why are you twisting it?
Look at the state of this.
Oh my God,
what have you done there?
Like a freaking ball.
Yeah,
why
yeah.
is it like that?
That's all mashed up, that is.
I think that's one of the top 3 worst ever.
Let me just make a noise.
What's his throat action? You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
How are we? There's no way we don't know we're into fitness.
Hope you're enjoying this probably in the new year, and I hope you had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, so it has been a little bit, but we are here with the inevitable squat video. We are going to show you today how you can improve your squat, plus probably PRs, in a single one session. So you may be saying, Mitchell, Lex, you are crazy. You're mental. I'll just do leg press. No, we can't do that because that's what I've been doing for a long time. But now that we've fixed all of my things that you've been watching through all of these episodes, we're about to do a proper squat again without something going.
Yes.
I hope. Common things you might be feeling if you have stepped away from the squat or you feel like you're restricted on it are going to be
Knee pain, hip pain, lower back pain, shoulder pain, life pain.
general inability to feel stable on the way down, knees folding in.
So your stabilizers need to be on point, and we will show you that with Bob.
Introducing Le Bob.
Here is Bob. So while your knees will be tracking in, one muscle, which is called the glute med, which is on the back here. What we're going to do is isolate that muscle here. This here will attach into the femur, which is where the quad sits. If that muscle is weak, the knee will then buckle and then you get knee pain. So there's the glute med. We also have the QR. If the glute meds turn off, that means the hips will shoot up and then goes into our lower back. This muscle here, called the QR, will then take over, which then means we destroy our lower back, and that's where lower back pain comes from. We also can get knee pain down here because we have this big, juicy band, which is called the IT. The IT band is here. The muscle that ties into it is called the TFL here. Glute med and glute max don't turn on properly, so the TFL will then take over, which then means we get a tight TFL which pulls on the IT band, which means you get pain down here. If we then loosen off the TFL, get this stronger here, we will then get better tracking from the knee, and then you'll reduce your knee pain, your glutes will work properly, and your hips will stop showing up.
Thank you, Bob. To the bar! We're going to have our standard Olympic bar in our squat rack. So you're going to get a split screen of action.
I just want to see 5 reps.
All right, all right. That's about right.
Right, Lex, be serious now.
It hurts in so many places. It doesn't help that we sat down all Christmas. Can you hear the clickety clacking?
Bro,
2 reps.
this guy, ADHD to the max. All he had to do is 5 reps. You made a whole conversation. That'll do, and rack. We're going to climb up the weight.
We're going to start putting a load on there until I start to feel like I'm under a load that's of a worthwhile tension. Oh, my dream of looking like Axl Rose in the 90s is coming to life. Then we're going to implement what Mitch just taught, plus post-massage, and see what improvements we get from literally an hour's time difference.
Yep. Talk about me rambling on. Right.
Why does 60 feel like a load already?
Just give us 5. 5 is a good amount of reps to see breakdown.
Is that 5?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So let's now whack on 100.
Really? I know it's light. I know you see it moves light. It felt horrible.
If his hips shoot up, that means his quads are weak, his glute meds are turned off. And if he struggles past 90 degrees, that means his ass is weak, his lockout's weak. Most people will fail at the bottom, which is quads and glute max turn off, lower back shoots up. If your lower back's weak as fuck as well, game over, you're gonna collapse. Let's go.
Oh, that feels horrible.
Don't rush it.
So here we go.
Keep an eye on this left side. You're going to watch the left knee buckles in slightly, and drawing from ankle through knee up to the bar, you can see there is a bad difference in angle from left to right. Looking at depth, it's great, but look again, angle of the bar is the same as the hips, off to down to the left. That's going to show that there's big compensation going on here and that sides are not working equally. If we take a look at the side, we can see there's an arching in the lower back, which we don't want. That's going to cause a destabilization of that rear chain. It's also going to mean that as we load up, it's going to become a real weak point and stress that lower back. All of these things working together are going to cause a lot of issues.
Here's where I felt that lower back, shakiness in the knees. You should feel braced. You should feel like you're going. Your failure point shouldn't be where you crumble to a shaky mess. Failure point should be that you lower with control and then just can't come back up, no matter how hard you push with good technique. This feels like if I was to fail, it would be because something fucking collapsed, which is when you get hurt.
Yeah.
I think we use this.
Same weight.
Same weight. I think you're gonna see an improvement in rhythm, pace, confidence, stability of the bar, and the power. You'll see an explosiveness come back through.
We'll go for the old cues after the massage. What it was as well was confidence as well. Okay, it's called controlled chaos. You were living in the chaos, not being in control. But that was good though.
Horrible. They get chronic, but they're essentially a common problem that can be fixed. But the issue with this is,
if his glute medius in this position here are not on, okay, they're not stabilizing the femur, which then means his knees are going to buckle inside, push in for me, at both knees, okay? What? So now these turn off, and then now his ass, on the way up, his ass raises up, all pressure goes through his lower back and his QL, his erectors, then drive up for me, okay? At the bottom, his butt might wink at me, okay? Which is not very pleasant at this angle. Where butt wink comes from is because his setup here is off. The bog standard PT would tell you to do is hips back, chest out. Okay, now we put tremendous amount of flexion here, and now you're gonna squat back for me. Then he'll get butt wink here. See, everything starts to rotate. Chest out, hips back is wrong. What we wanna do is start from the toe to the head. First of all, what we do is push your big toe into the floor.
Yeah.
Now twist your knees out. Now that turns the glute medius on, okay? He's ground to the floor. The next stage now is to squeeze your glutes. Yeah. Okay, good, now they're on. And the next stage is to brace the core. Good. And then he's gonna tense his lats as hard as possible. Chest down, like a crunch, you're crunching into that position. What this does now, it stacks his joints. He's got ankle, knee, hip, rib cage, and his shoulders. They're all stacked top each other. Now you squat, go. Keep the tension up. There you go. Do you see the difference? Because if he applies the stability first, the pain should disappear. That's your squat.
Right.
Those British, right.
There we go. So, as you can see, I'm absolutely healthy. I didn't have a Mitchell for the first decade of me training, which means I did all of the things for a long period of time. So my squat was never horrendous, but it was never right. The next step though, if you like me have done the slightly kind of off-center squat for many, many years, had the old knee twinge, had the old hip twinge, had the old trap, we thought it was a trap nerve, all of those adages. And if you've got these, you need some of these, and then we're gonna go and fix what? Anything that begins with just letters hurts.
TFL, QL, VR, and the ES. Can I just show him shoulders?
Yeah. Why does a load of our things always involve you going off to get a stick?
The reason why you're getting shoulder pain in the squat is because your overhead mobility is shit.
Shoulder video should be linked up here somewhere and in the description.
When you squat, you need overhead mobility. External rotation of the shoulder here to allow yourself to squat. So what this could be a sign of is a tight pec, a tight lat, a serratus here, which is tight. This and your thoracic extension needs to be mobile. So you can allow yourself to come underneath, and you have to learn how to deflate the spine, and you're in this position here. If you're getting wrist pain, you want to take your thumb over. If you're getting forearm pain, you put your pinky under. Because look, it was responsible for a lot of coming like this. If you haven't got that, you'll be like this. And these big guys that end up squatting like this because they've got no mobility in their shoulders and their spine. But it's hard to get tighter in the back. Here, you're in, and then you externally rotate your elbows like this, and your lats turn on then. Rib cage, down, crunch that in. Okay, then you squat.
Nice.
God bless.
Woo. So what we've seen over there is that there's possibly been hip shift in the past. We've got overcompensation with the right side taking over from the left because of that hip shift, which is a responsibility of the
Glute med.
we got it
Quad, which means one leg would be stronger than the other, more dominant. You sort of want a 45, 50, 50% ratio. If it starts to go 70%, 30%, you'll see a massive shift in the leg when you squat.
You see a massive thing, especially if you're training with another person. For the love of God, make use of it. You have a spotter there. It's not just there to help you pull the bar off you when you're a crumpled mess on the floor. They're there to watch your technique. So if you see your mate's hips shifting or their knees folding, you've got to tell them because they're too busy trying to breathe out their arse to get the lift finished.
Unless you're a PT, you've been doing PT all day and then your mate's training and you can't be asked to PT him, just let him get hurt and then he'll book him for a massage later. You could do that instead.
And that is called business sense. It's that time again, mate.
Oh, bro. I feel so weird when he does this.
Let me make this more comfortable for you, mate. Yes! You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
To be fair, they're not offering me like proper pants.
It's a Christmas miracle for you, mate.
So I can massage anyone, but it's feel weird, bro, when you do stuff like this. It's too personal. Before we do the massage quickly, right, when he squats, if this doesn't work properly, this is the issue I had, if this doesn't work properly, you get overcompensation, which can come from a collapsed knee, which then means his TFL will work in overdrive and it'll get pain around here, okay? People always address massaging this, but if we don't strengthen this up and then address this, he'll still have the pain. We have to loosen this off and let the tendons relax. Right, roll this up for me because I'm going to touch these. Right.
So I come in boxers because you complain of coming in the normal briefs, and now you just get me to roll them up anyway.
Got to monetize that though. We'll put a little Grinch, you can get a little teddy there, don't you?
What's that?
Right, so...
Why is that already sore?
So there's his VL. So I'm going to show you the split. So watch. So you see there, look. There, stay here, stay. Don't get off, bro. See here, there's his IT coming in there, look. This, and then obviously there, this here, that line there, look, that's where his quad is. But we're not getting into that, we're getting into his TFR, which will run up here.
Are you pressing hard then, deliberately?
No, that's light, bro. Look, that's not a lot of pressure.
Really?
It's good though, you can see the separation.
Dude, that felt like you were pushing a bruise.
See, game over, he's already twitching up. The TFL is here, there. You can see it all twitch there. But his TFL will be right up at the top. Right, let's look at it all go.
Look, can you see that? That is mad.
So that's having a spasm, his nerves are trying to fire the muscle. Something's going on here, so it needs to be released. Okay?
Oh my God, it's not
let go.
stopping.
See, it's stopped now, look, watch. So go back onto that TFL, up in there, and then we go, and you relax. See, it stopped. Okay? So this guy...
That's so broken.
Legs out. God bless.
Can I have something? This is going to be freaking bad, dude. That sucked. But that's there. It's really bad. But when you went over this top bit, that was like that there.
So watch, turn this in. Turn this in. We'll just go over his VL.
Bro, Jesus, holy mother of God, that sucks.
Well, I'll show you what it looks like with the thumb. It's all coming in. So his femur, look, is there, and the TFL will be here. So I'm not in it yet. There we go. There's his femur, this bone here, coming off it a little bit. There, it's different now. Coming in there. See it all move. Look, that's his IT now, starting to spark up.
Oh my God. That's really. I want to hit you so bad.
Bring your leg off. Monetize that. So soft tissue release, just to open it up a little bit.
That's not soft.
The tissue is up and down.
Oh, no.
Up, go, bro. Go.
Oh, come
down.
on, dude.
Up and down. Up and down. That's it. And again.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Nice. One more. Okay, now. Okay, cool. We're going to show you how to probably get into the TFL now. So I thought he was going to hit me. Bro, get on your side.
That is like, you know when you do a 100 rep leg extension and the pump gets so painful? That's exactly what I felt like.
Okay. Look at the state of this. There's his TFL, look here. You can feel it.
Oh my God,
what have you done there?
Like a freaking ball.
Yeah,
Why is
yeah.
it like that?
That's all mashed up, that is there.
Woo!
There we go. So watch, he'll feel this when he raises his leg up. If the glute doesn't work properly, watch. He raises his leg up towards me, like a lateral side. See, this turns on. Okay, if you come in closer, you'll see it contract. Relax, relax. So watch this, look. If I push in like this, now raise your leg up, you see, it contracts. But watch, now relax. Now, do it. Squeeze your ass. Squeeze here first. Now raise up. It will be different because this is taking over. Yeah.
I couldn't help.
Okay. So this needs to be, this has become his primary mover. This is his secondary. We've got to flip it. This has to become the primary, the secondary.
Wait. Ah, jeez, mother of holy love. So that's compensation.
Yes.
Hey.
So when you get injuries, your secondaries become primaries, and then obviously the primaries don't even work. So let's get into this.
Could you just look at this a minute?
Let's step away.
For everybody that thinks that this is homoerotic, I'm going to put up a picture of 1990s wrestling to remember what we all used to watch and cheer for. Just remember!
Now we're here. Leg up and down, bro. Up and down, bro. There you go. Down, up. Down, up. There you go. Now stay here. Lift it up. Watch. Now twist. That's it. So he goes external rotation, internal rotation. This muscle should be doing this. Okay? Good. This will help ease this off. We'll calm down the inflammation here, loosen this off, and he's got to start strengthening up his glutes. Good. But these, and then relax. This bone here, this is where your femur is, okay? There's tendons that lie around here. If this gets battered, you'll get pain right here on this bone. It feels like it's bruised. It could be two things, tendinopathy or a bursitis. My fucking brain died then.
I thought you were going to hurt me.
No. If you fall on this and it feels swollen, it's a bursitis, leave it alone. His quads will run through the patellar tendon. His IT band comes down to the side here. You'll see his IT band now, look. It's a big fascia. See that there? It's not muscle. That's muscle. That's not. You can't actually massage the IT. You can relax the muscles up here though, which takes pressure off this. Relax this off, it does this. So this can have less slack in the IT.
You're right. There.
Now we get underneath it here. They can all get stuck together. You've got fascia as well, remember. Coming round. Then this TFL there's the bone. Come off it a little bit at the top, there. And that's his TFL there, look. Big, juicy muscle, okay?
Oh, that's eased.
Yeah, it feels loads better now. We're going to move into his glute med. Before we do that, though, I'm going to put a cup here, though.
Sweating. What's he sweating?
It'd be quite nice, this point. So I'm put it there. And then what you can do with this is quite nice to do, is to move the leg around while this is here. That's it. Yeah, this needs kill B. And now is when it's been loosened off, we then can start to strengthen this up, which takes pressure off this, okay? So now you have to sort of lie on your side again.
Why you got to demasculate me like that, man?
Huh?
You put me...
Demasculate! He does it to himself.
It's the
look
Grinch.
Look at his combo.
The Grinch couldn't be... Actually, it's pretty cool. Yes, can you feel my thumb in your glute med? Yes, look, no hands. Right, you're going to have to come somewhere else.
The sacrum.
Sacrum, yeah.
The sacrum is here, the femur is here, the pain is here. The sacrum, if we loosen off the glutes that go laterally across, or the piriformis that run across into the sacrum, we'll loosen the sacrum off by loosening that muscle that's pulling it. So it's imagine you got the bone here, you got a muscle here. And if it's tight, it's going to pull it, which then does this. And it pulls that lower back a little bit. We loosen the glutes off, we've got room to breathe. Your lower back frees up a little bit. If it's tight as shit, it's going to pull his spine into positions it doesn't want to go into. Or the muscles won't turn on, which then his hips shift up, like we've shown earlier, and he gets lower back pain.
Compensation!
Yeah. This is probably one of the most painful areas to massage. People think it's lower back pain, but it's actually your ass, okay?
Yeah, there's a point in there that's really bad. But
yeah, it's up at the top. We can still get into this where you lay face down. But... So now, look, we're going to come to glute med. You might feel tingling down here, okay?
Dude, stuff is happening. Nerves.
So, remember his sciatic nerves around here. Okay? What he wasn't doing in the squat, one of his legs, is now to bring this up to me, adduct it over here.
Why have I got to get involved with this all the time?
Okay, there you go.
Oh, you want me to row my boat?
Yeah, that's it.
We've gone full Brokeback Mountain, Rick. We're going full Brokeback here.
This is because I can see his butthole, man.
I think this is the lowest point we've been to so far.
I've never been so disconnected but so close to a man in my life.
But I think we've just reached a pivotal point.
Everyone's got to put their hand in the cow's ass. It's like this. Like,
Get it.
Just for the viewers to see it at a better angle, is to get into his glute med, but while he's lay face down. We got to hide that, Baz.
There's a glorious butt cheek. I've worked many years on these things.
Okay, so people get pain around here. I think it's their lower back, but his glute med is around here. But it feels like lower back pain, but it's actually his glute. It goes in this way here. And then his sacrum, look, is here. This bone here, you can feel it. If you feel your backs now at home, you'll feel that there. And then it's going to run into like this, okay?
Yep.
All down like this. And then you got your piriformis muscle as well, which is this way as well.
Shamala.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
You go across this way. Look at the state of it. I forget I'm actually massaging the human. So,
I'm just a freaking lab rat at this point to you.
sciatic pain as well. So the piriformis lies around here. Okay, it's a deep muscle. The nerve runs through, branches off down into here. That's where you get pain, tingles down here. It can be just from a tight piriformis, which we can press in like this. Okay, but watch, we can then lift his leg and rotate like this. All right. And this will then start to move the muscle whilst my thumb's underneath, eventually relaxing the muscle off the nerve, okay? If they can't feel it, move around like this. And that might be easier. You'll move up and you'll start to feel a muscle start to move, okay? Like that, all right? So loosening off all this laterally will help big time. He also has a glute max we have to hit. It will attach right into his,
that is sore.
It's like near his IT as well. So here, the glute max will run like this, okay? Because normally what happens, we do the glutes, the lights turn off, and then magic happens. Crystals come out and we meditate for 10 minutes. Maybe 4. Depends how...
Depends how long the chloroform
do not
lasts.
put this in. Do not put this in the video.
How was the video with Mitch, Lex? I don't remember.
I asked him for a thumbnail, and something else happened. You loosen off the ass, the lower back can relax.
And then in your squat, you can get deep.
Yeah. Which means you can always get deeper then.
If you loosen your ass, you can always get deeper.
Bro,
Crossed the line.
say that.
You crossed the line.
What did you say?
It's still in the video now. I mean, we're transparent.
He was like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? That's a little bit here.
Deep up,
Okay.
up. That's the on Ooh, oh, that was quick. That released quick.
Another way you can do it, watch. So lift this whole leg up, the whole leg. There you go.
That's hard.
Twist it in and out. That's it. So his glute max has to contract, okay, to raise up his leg, and his glute med has to work to internally rotate, okay? Then relax. If they don't work though, other things take over, lower back and TFL. Because this leg is probably beat up when you get into his quads. Flip him over. So when you're squatting, this rectus femoris needs to be loose and mobile. Knee pain also can come from these other 3 muscles that are messing up the tracking here.
We did a video of how to fix the tracking on your knees. That'll be up in the screen. You can see from beginning to end how the knee is completely realigned. It's pretty impressive.
So you'll get his VL, which is around here, you can see it, okay? Then his VM is here, see that little teardrop there. Here is his rectus femoris. We're gonna get into this side, then move around, then move on to here. Then this will contract faster as well, so these will be aligned.
That's the least of our worries in this video.
If you get knee pain around here, it can come from your hamstring or your adductors. So the adductors, they'll finish off into this little nodule here, okay? It can come from this being tight. But also the hamstring, 2 of them will go into this way here, into there. Or you go this way, bicep femoris, which comes round into there. You can see it there, look. They attach into these little nodules here. So any pain around here can come from these muscles and at the hammies. Pain around here and here can come from the quad. Internal rotate, and then we push.
Already bad. Whew. Oh.
You want to wear these silly boxers with me?
Why did you have to go so slow?
So I put the cup there so I know where the TFL is going to be. And relax. Okay? Good. I'm just got to do one thumb. So now you're going to see it all go. Okay?
Yay! Oh! Woo! That's a hot one, isn't it? Whoa!
Whoa, what are you grabbing?
I'm gonna grab something.
Hey now. Someone's going to be outside. Whoa, what are you grabbing? Gotta grab something, Mitch.
Jesus, holy mother of Transformers. Ugh.
Okay, in a minute. Nice. Okay? You alright? So now I'm going to go on top.
Right.
So doing this will pull his tendon here. Does that roll off then? Bro, what the hell? Bro, you want me to do this? You're gonna hit me.
You didn't say it was going to be that bad.
I didn't know it was gonna be that bad.
That was bad, bro.
See what I got to deal with. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. That's the worst part.
You're a liar. Jeez.
Okay, breathe. Relax.
Bro. I think you just cleared 10 years of tightness in one move.
10 years of time. Relax.
I think that's one of the top 3 worst ever.
The state of him. Okay, right, bend this, bro.
You got to laugh.
Is that okay?
Yeah,
I'll be dying right now.
There's nothing.
Quick one. If you're a runner, this would be quite defined but beat up because this is what takes a lot of load when running downhill.
There's nothing compared to
That's
what you
pretty
just
good
did.
then.
Nothing.
What's this?
I got bitten by an Alsatian. It was a bit of a funny dog, and I opened the wrong door in the mate's house, and it clamped onto my leg. It's actually not as impressive as a scar as I should really have. I wish it looked a bit gnarlier, but it pretty much, the dog bite was all here. It grabbed onto my leg and started ragging me, so I got it in a guillotine and I choked it until it let me go. I choked it out. I went to work on the doors with my leg, like I bound it up myself, told the boys what had happened, but by midnight it was really hurting. So they just let me sit down, doing the ticketing for the evening. Naddy sent me off early because blood started coming through my trousers to go to the hospital. And then they sent me off home, and then a week later the dog died. So the reason the dog died was because it had a brain hemorrhage. So the dog wasn't quite right.
No, bro. The reason the dog died, you put it in the guillotine, yeah.
It was that'll lose a chunk of my legs.
So what I'm doing here, look, thumb over palm. That's what's hurting him.
That's not pleasant. It's nothing like the other bit there compared. So in comparison, this would probably hurt normally. You've murdered the nerves.
This probably hurt normally. Okay, this is probably gonna hurt the most. And then there you go. And what I'm doing, I'm not touching his adductor because I just want to hit his quad just to see if it is the process of elimination. Can you hear? Last little bit then.
Not again.
No, bro. The finisher. I'll use something different. Close your eyes then.
If it needs doing.
Close your eyes. No, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Close my eyes. Raphael. Are you going to get the gun? Is that what it is?
Would you want the gun or the cup?
Is that all it was?
Well, gun or cup.
Why have I closed my eyes for that?
Would you want a gun or cup? Pick.
Gun.
Okay, good. Open. It's none of those. Okay.
No!
Let me just do one.
Son of a mother.
So,
We know better than this.
I'm using it as a massage tool. Watch. Like a steamroller. I'm going to go in like this.
At least it's cold.
And move it along.
Oh, you son of a... No, why are you twisting it? Why? Why you got to twist it?
Hold on.
Oh, mother. Oh, son, I'm telling you, bro. What?
There you go.
Oh, you son... Why move? Oh,
Yeah, it's gone now.
rolling it. Oh, there you go. Bloody hell.
So there you go.
Why? Jeez.
Okay. This is a little steam roll. Okay. Like a little steam train.
Oh, that's bad,
Okay.
now, dude. Just quit pressuring it. Poor little thing.
Right.
Why is there a split across my teardrop?
Huh?
See that?
That means you
Look, see it?
means you're a little bitch. So let me just recap. The quads have been massaged. The glute medius been massaged. The TFL has been massaged. We've left other muscles alone just so we can see if these were the right muscles that would need to be addressed.
To the gym!
People be like, I don't know why my knees hurt when I squat.
You're very funny, man. Let's warm in and see how it feels under the first just easy load.
Yeah, you just crunch.
Crunch and grab. Because I brought the shorts in just in case Mitch needed us to look at anything and see what was going on. So the biggest difference I've noticed so far is confidence in being able to go down that negative, and the fact that I don't feel like I'm having to fight the bar wobbling on my back. So that's cool.
Bro, if you get injured now.
Don't put it out there, bro.
Okay, now we have 100 kilos, the big test.
So for sake of continuity, I'm going to take this off. Living in knowledge, it is freaking freezing. So I'm regretting wearing shorts now for no reason. Oh, shite. I forgot to put the t-shirt back on. Oh, Christ. Ooh, cold as shit. Right, so I'm going to sandwich. Sandwich. Well, it doesn't feel as bad straight off.
Toe, glutes, core, back.
So post massage 100 kilos, and I can tell you I felt way more stable immediately. But let's take a look. Here you can see from left to right, knees and hips look even. Through the ankle, knee up to the bar, pretty much identical on both sides. Even the angle of the bar itself is only 0.6 degrees off center line, and the hips from left to right looking totally even. Absolutely amazing. Again, you can see the control, the lift, the pace, the speed, and the weight seemed and felt much easier.
My God.
You see how easy that is, though?
as pudding.
Okay.
Dude.
Do you see how
Oh, come on. You gotta say you saw a difference. The 1000%. You could hear me breathing. That was shifting. Proper range of motion. Dude, zero knee pain. Way less of this necessary to keep those clean. And hopefully you saw the bar was straight and hopefully less hip shift.
Yeah, it's a lot more confident.
So it's done. Bearing in mind, before, when I left that bar, I had an ache running the left-hand side of my lower back. I had zero, and I mean zero, not an exaggeration, load on my lower back to be able to just rep out the same weight that you were struggling under and fighting rep for rep for before. It was night and day difference. Homework time.
If none of those issues help you and you're still getting lower back pain, there could be a missing link, which is the core. Transverse core has to be braced when you squat. When we're saying tight core, this is what we mean. I want you all to lie down on the floor like this. When you're squatting, this is how you should feel. Squeeze your glutes, breathe in, and you should push into the mat as you take air in through your mouth, and then push against the mat. That's bracing the core. In through your mouth, and push against the floor. You got to maintain that tension when you squat, okay? And then when you squat, what's going on now is this is tight, these are out, and you're in here. When you're here, your back's tight, and then you drive.
At this point here, pull hard on the bar, squeezing the lats, and do not disconnect, because it's at this point that most people will disconnect. They get loosey-goosey around the hips, and then they'll kind of arc themselves back up like that, yes, just like that.
All like this.
So there we go. It's another episode of The Worst Pain over. And hopefully now, if you're feeling any of those issues, if you've got some of those problems with the squat, hopefully we've given you a resolution. Onto the camera, sir. There we go. You look like the mad one all the time. Like
Do you talking, man? I'm just a prop.
Well, let's just pose you like a prop. There you go.
Huh?
Oh, I wasn't going to hear you. I was going to pose you like a teapot. So hopefully in this video, we've given you some ideas of where you need to look to help improve your squat and where you can get some work done if you need it. As always, you can check out Mitchell. All his links are in the description. He's got an online booking service now. So you can just book straight in. Your health is your wealth, so invest in it. I hope you've had a very Merry Christmas. And we've got a lot in store for 2024, which will hopefully be a whole new avenue where not only will we be helping you out physically, but also we'll be tapping in to helping you out mentally. Anything else to add for the...
Tap into him mentally.
Why you gotta always make it sound gay?
Oh, yeah.
Happy New Year!